Hi, I'm Dr. Olande, and I'm going to be going through 10 IKEA products that you shouldn't buy and some alternatives. First on our do not buy list is the Inga top. It's an extendable dining table. While this could be a charming traditional element, its overall silhouette leans heavily into a farmhouse traditional type style, making it harder to blend in with more contemporary furniture, making it harder to blend into a more contemporary space. Instead, buy Lisabo. It has a slick look and it's definitely lightweight, and it has that Scandinavian design element to it, and it is definitely lightweight. Its silhouette is refined, so it can adapt to more modern or contemporary styled interiors, and it's small enough to also be a simple desk if you want to use it for that, but this definitely works for small spaces as well. Next on our do not buy list is Ingolf. It also leans into that traditional cottage aesthetic, and you can see the spindle back design on this chair is very traditional, but it lacks refinement. And it doesn't really give us that elevated style or, materials that we're looking for when we're trying to elevate our space. So an alternative to this is Lisabo, the chair. It has its slick contemporary lines and it pairs well with the dining table. It has solid wood edges, subtle angles that exude a more refined feel. Many Lisabo pieces use an ash veneer and have a matte finish that appears warmer, and it gives off this higher quality material feeling, which is not very typical of laminate pieces. Pairing it with a Lisabo table, and it's a great solution for smaller spaces, especially. Another on our do not buy list is the Soderham. While this couch is a deep couch, it's so uncomfortable because of the thin materials used to construct this. It needs some beefing up to reach that high-end look. If you're going for a more luxurious interior, unfortunately this couch gives a more laid-back look to it, and instead I will suggest you go for the Yatabo. I spoke more about modular sofas in my previous IKEA video. I'm gonna link it. So Yatabo, it gives this flexibility because you can add other pieces to it as you want to expand the size of your sofa. For example, if you move, Yatabo gives that option, and again, it is a much more comfortable couch than Soderham. Next on our do not buy list is the Maham, and while Maham is a slick dresser, because it has no visible handles, it's an easily recognizable IKEA product, and in terms of durability, it tends to chip because of the materials, which is like particle boards. So don't be surprised if yours is already peeling. Instead, buy the Hemnes. This is a solid wood dresser. You can change the handles to give it an upgrade and make it more personalized, and that will also give the wood a chance to, you can change the handles to contrast this beautiful solid wood. Next on our do not buy list is the Lack coffee table, but it instantly gives you starter pack IKEA. It's probably one of IKEA's most recognizable pieces. It's actually a great starting point for students or your first apartment. However, it doesn't age well. Its laminate surface and the design is quite basic. There's no texture, no warmth to it, just nah. Instead, buy the Jaceta. It has a more substantial design. It doesn't look like an IKEA product. It looks like some care and thought was, given to this design. You can store things underneath, so it doubles up as not just a coffee table, but also a storage piece. This is great for smaller spaces as well, and its features are more thicker and gives a more sturdier frame, giving it a higher quality presence to it. It's crafted with wood veneer, and it brings this depth and richness to any space you put this in. It's not very obviously IKEA, but this Jaceta coffee table is definitely fits into this contemporary look, and it will pair well with your already existing furniture pieces if that's the vibe you're going for. You can pair this with an oversized rug and a few statement coffee table books. You can also add a striking centerpiece like a large ceramic bowl or a sculptural vase to complete this polished look in your living room. Another alternative, if you want to spend some more, is the Stockholm coffee table. It pairs well with mid-century styled furniture pieces, and also the second layer features this rattan material, which just adds a nice texture to the overall piece of furniture. The oval shape, almost like a surfboard, makes it great for small living rooms. Do not overcrowd this table. Leave some negative space so that the wood veneer and details can come through. So you can create visual balance by grouping items like tray, books, decor object on one side, leaving some space on the other side. It's actually stunning. Next on our do not buy list is the Kallax, which is the shelving furniture. And if you're creating a luxe elevated interior, Kallax is just too recognizable. And if it's your first apartment, it's a great one to buy, especially because of its cube design. And it works well if you're not trying to commit to, spending more. And if you already have this, you can just add the Branhas, which is this nice rattan storage piece that you can just insert into your Kallax. And it just automatically gives a more elevated look to it. And instead of the Kallax, you can get the IKEA. However, the IKEA actually has a variety of shapes. They're great for people who are trying to go for a more minimalist look. You can hide all your things. You can store all your things in these and still make everywhere look mess free. You can install them on your walls as well. You can put legs on them. It's very versatile. Next on our do not buy list is this Soletta bulb. And while this looks like a generic light bulb, check out this one, which I think you should spend more money on to get. The Molnat is this stunning donut light bulb. It has its own unique look, and on its own you can just pair it with an actual lamp base. It has a warm glow as well, and it is perfect for creating ambient settings with soft lights. And it's great for your living room or your reading areas. It's such a versatile product, basically. You can pair it with floor lamps as well, and its silhouette just enhances whatever space that you put it in. Next on our do not buy list is the stand journal, which is this twin bed. It is one of those classic options for a kid's bedroom, but I only recommend upgrading maybe if your child has grown more and you're looking for a bed to replace the current one, especially if they become taller, then I would say look at the Ramnev Jaw. This upholstered bed frame is a good option if you're looking for bedding that has some sort of textile with it. It just gives a more luxurious feel to any child's bed, really. Think about it. And it can also be one of those beds that you install in your guest room. If you have a small guest room, it's a great option, which gives this I tried look to it. And another good thing is textile is washable, so you can remove the covers and wash them as well, so you always have this pristine look with your bed. Next is the river frame. Been looking for the river frame like I have. The Knoppbank is a great alternative since IKEA has discontinued the river frame. Finally, on my do not buy list is this hot savang rug. It's not really great for those who have pets or kids. It has this felt material look that just comes off, and if you stain it, I'm pretty sure this is hard to clean. Get the Lidocom. This is just a much better alternative. It has this nice weave material. This is great for people who have kids, who have pets. It's easy to wash. You can use them indoors, you can use them outdoors. So there you have it, my 10 IKEA products that you shouldn't buy and some alternatives. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and if you want some more IKEA recommendations, check out our next video. I'm going to link it. Stay tuned for more design tips as well on the channel. Take care. Bye.